The third aspect is the transportation by streams. Once the surface material is detached from the channel, it can be transported by water very easily. Transportation is the movement of earth's material by running water. As particle size increases, so too does the velocity needed to transport it. The material transported through the stream is called as its stream load. Transportation involves the following processes. The first one is the traction. It refers to the load that is rolled along the bed of the river. The second one is the saltation. It refers to the load that is bounced along the bed of the river. The third one is the suspension. It refers to the load that is transported in a river's flow through currents. The fourth one is the solution. It refers to the load that is dissolved by a river and then transported by it. The next one and the last one is the flotation, which refers to the material transported on the surface of a river. The larger pieces of material tend to be transported along the river's bed. As they get smaller, they can be transported in the current flow. Only the smallest bits may be dissolved and taken away in solution. The processes of erosion and transportation tend to make a river's load smoother and more rounded as it moves from the source place to the mouth. The stream load is composed of three components as dissolved or solution load, suspended load and bed load. Water has the ability to dissolve soluble mineral substances on the surface and also within the groundwater system. The dissolved load comes primarily from the groundwater seepage into the stream. The suspended load is comprised of sediment suspended and transported through the stream. Turbulent flow suspends clay and silt in the stream. Suspended load comes from material eroded from the surface bordering the channel and deposited in the stream, as well as erosion of channel itself. The stream capacity is the maximum load of a stream normally can carry for a given discharge. The stream capacity increases with increasing flow velocity. Turbulent flow occurs under higher velocity and it increases the water's ability to dislodge the materials from the bed or the sides of the stream. Bed load is the material which is moved across the bed of the river channel. Bed load is transported in two ways: traction, which is a scooting and rolling of particles along the bed, and the second one is saltation, which is the bouncing like movement along the surface. Saltation occurs when particles are suspended in the stream for a short distance, after which they fall into the bed, dislodging the particles from the bed. The dislodged particles move downstream a short distance where they fall to the bed, again dislodging the particles upon the impact. Deposition is the third aspect of a stream's activity. As the velocity of running water decreases, the ability of the stream to move the sediment through it also decreases. Hence, the heaviest particles will get deposited first on the bed. The relationship between particle size and minimum flow velocity for the three types of geologic work performed by the river water is to be understood. Let us examine the minimum flow velocity for erosion. Clay gets transported at any velocity. When velocity is high, all materials get transported. At the other end of the spectrum, the largest particles like sand require high flow velocities to erode them. Similarly, larger sized materials is harder to transport due to their weight. The deposition does not extend over to the very smallest sized particles also. The very smallest particles are easily transported even under low flow velocity and will also not settle easily. It is also evident that as the particle size and weight increases, it is very difficult to transport the material and the deposition will occur with a straight drop in the stream. Hence, the landforms which are generated out of these transportation processes are in the middle of the stream course.